I'm your friend Matt Templeton with the Templeton Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. And today I'm excited to talk to you about what house pricing will do over the next 12 months. Before I do that, let me alert you to a couple things I want you to know about. One, we've written a new book that has all the tips and tricks when you're getting ready to sell your home. If you want your free copy, just click the link below and request a copy of our book. Or if you're thinking about buying, we've got buyer guides and a buyer book coming out. You can click the link for that. Or if you want to have a consultation where you find out about buying a home or selling a home, understanding what the process looks like, you can now request a Zoom call with us and get a quick, no obligation conversation where you get to answer your questions and understand a little bit more about buying or selling. So back to our topic. Today, we're going to talk about what is house pricing going to do over the next 12 months. And I keep getting this question. Everyone wants to know, should I sell now? Are prices going to go up? And I wanted to give you a little bit of an understanding of what's happening in the market and an understanding of what you should do if you're thinking about selling this year. Now we're in the first quarter, and I know that during the first quarter is one of the best times to list your home because the inventory is so low. This year, the inventory is lower than it's ever been. In fact, it's a fourth of what normal inventory is, and it's even down more significantly than what we've seen in some of the higher years. We've got such low inventory that's driving prices to be higher than they've been in the past. Now that is a little bit abnormal. We don't normally have such low inventory, which is driving those prices up. And I don't know that low inventory is going to stay the entire year. It all depends on whether people are fearful of COVID still as we get middle to the end of the year. Because many people are not listing their homes for sale. They're staying where they're at. They don't want to list. They don't want to leave their home. They want to not have to have people walking through their house. And if that's you, that makes total sense. That's why the inventory is so low. One of the ways that we've overcome that for those of you that have to sell and need to sell and don't want to have a ton of people walking through your home is getting your home sold quickly by doing a one-time showing, a 2-hour window where we allow a lot of people to come through all at once, and then we don't have any more showings. Another thing we've done is on every single one of our listings started doing virtual tours, 3D walkthrough tours, where you can literally feel and see the perspective of walking through a house from the computer. That's really helped in creating additional ways to see homes if buyers are afraid to walk through homes or if the seller doesn't want to have as many people coming through. So in the way that we're marketing homes now, even if somebody is not wanting a ton of people to come through their home, we can find solutions for them. That's one of the reasons that prices are looking really good for the first quarter and probably the second quarter, low inventory. So are prices going to go up anymore? We're not sure yet, but we do know the inventory is so low right now, people are paying high prices. In fact, we're seeing some situations where the prices have gone up so quickly, the appraisals can't support that price. So I think that's going to definitely hold the case. Now, one of the things that's looming on the horizon for the future that may actually cut that amazing seller market off is the fact that we had so many people do a mortgage forbearance where they stopped making their payments during COVID. And the forbearance was not exactly explained to people the way that we would like it to be explained. Most people didn't understand that they were going to owe that money in 3 months or 6 months. And all they were doing was pushing off the payment of when it was going to be due. It was just accruing and becoming a much larger sum of money that would all of a sudden be due. For those people that didn't lose their jobs or that were good at savings, they've been able to catch those back up. And the majority of those forbearances are cleaned up and no longer on the books, but a chunk of them still are. There's estimates that maybe even as much as 1 million Americans still have a forbearance or have a situation where they owe money on that back payment. So it will be interesting to see if those turn into short sales or if those turn into foreclosures. That doesn't automatically mean the market would get flooded with a ton of inventory, but it does mean that all of a sudden we would have more houses or more people that need to sell quickly. If their equity continues to stay high, those people could sell quickly and then be able to make up the difference, pay off the issue, and we wouldn't have to go to foreclosure. We don't necessarily have the same economics we had in 2008 driving prices down, but if we have a ton of inventory, that will pull prices down. If people still have equity, they should still be able to exit. If you're in one of those situations where you say, I've had a rough year financially and I need to have a financial review to understand where I'm at and what I should do and what the recommendations are, we'd love to chat with you about that. If getting your house caught up and current is something you need help with, figuring out a plan for that, or if getting it sold so that you can get it off your books is something important to you, we want to talk to you about that as well. So feel free to come to our website, reply to this email, or let us know if you're in one of those situations and need some advice, right? Confidential advice. We can help you understand what are your options and what might you approach. Is it a short sale option? Is it a situation where you've got equity and you can sell quickly? Can we help you make a plan to get caught up, or even to do a loan modification with your bank? Lots of options there. So we've got these two competing things happening in the market right now. One, inventory is so low, prices are going up for sellers. At the same time, we've got this looming potential inventory that could drive prices down or could call for a buyer's market. With that being said, right now we know it's an amazing time to sell your house. If you're thinking about listing, we want to talk to you ASAP. And yet, as we move into the summer months, it may not be the same market that it is right now. So there's some urgency with, if you're thinking about selling in the next year to 2 years, I would recommend selling now. In future videos, I plan to chat with you about some of the other options like refinancing and holding for the long term and investing. So be sure to watch out for this video email every couple weeks on what's happening in the marketplace and what we recommend. I'm Matt Templeton with the Templeton Real Estate Group. Send me a quick email and thank me if you liked this. Send me a quick email and ask me a question if you've got one. If there's anything we can help you with, we look forward to helping you. Check out our website to search for homes and to get more information on what's happening in the marketplace. We appreciate you, and we'll talk to you soon.